Hello everyone. Today I will be reviewing one of the most fascinating books in the field of psychology and marketing, Influence, Science and Practice by Dr. Robert B. This book explores the psychology behind why people say yes and how these principles can be used ethically to influence others. What makes this book truly powerful is that it's not just theory. It's based on decades of scientific research and real-world examples. By the end of this review, you will understand how influence works in everyday life, in sales, leadership, relationship, and even self-improvement. The author, Dr. Robert, is a social psychologist who spent years studying how compliance professionals like salespeople, marketers, and negotiators persuade others. He identified 6 universal principles of influence: reciprocity, commitment and consistency, social proof, liking, authority, and scarcity. Each of these principles acts like a psychological shortcut, and understanding them helps us become better persuaders and smart decision makers. First one, reciprocity. People return favors. When someone gives you something, we naturally feel the urge to give back. For example, free samples in stores are not just generosity, they trigger this instinct. In real life, this means be the first to give, offer help, share knowledge, or show appreciation. It often comes back multiplied. Second one, commitment and consistency. People want to say true to their word. If someone commits to an idea publicly or in writing, they are more likely to follow through. As a student or manager, this means getting people to agree on small goals first, because small yeses lead to bigger ones. Social proof. When uncertain people follow others, think about how we check reviews before buying something online. That's social proof in action. Robert teaches that showing evidence of others' stories or success stories can be one of the most persuasive tools. Liking. We say yes to people we like. We are influenced by people who are friendly, similar to us, or who are compliment us. This reminds us that in leadership and teamwork, raptor comes before results. Fifth one is authority. We trust experts, titles, uniforms, and confidence. Often makes people follow instructions automatically. But Robert also wants true authority must come from competence, not just appearance. Sixth one is scarcity. We want what's rare. When opportunities seem limited, we value them more. Think of limited edition products or flash sales. The key takeaway is scarcity motivates action, but it must be used honestly. What I love most about this book is that it teaches us both sides of influence. Not just how to persuade, but also how to protect yourself from being manipulated. As an MBA student, I found this book extremely relevant. It's not only useful in marketing or sales, but also in leadership, negotiation, and communication. For example, when presenting an idea in class or at work, I now focus on building liking and authority before trying to persuade. Even in daily life, understanding these triggers help me make more conscious decisions instead of reacting automatically. To conclude, Influence, Science and Practice is a must-read for anyone who wants to understand human behavior and become more effective in communication. Robert reminds us that influence is not manipulation. It's about using psychologically, ethically to create a win-win outcome. If I had to rate, I would give it a solid 9 out of 10. Insightful, practical, and timeless. Thank you for watching my review. I hope you are inspired to pick up this book and experience its